So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So today I'm going to be doing my prediction for the World Cup of Russia 2018. So I found this rather nice Excel spreadsheet. I'll leave the link to the download if you guys want to check it out. Basically calculates everything for you. You can put the scores in and it does it all. So, you know, I thought it was a little bit of fun. We're going to dive right in here to Group A, just go through it, and I'll show you guys my predictions for the World Cup, which, well, very difficult to get it right, but you never know. Leave yours, because I'm always fascinated to see what everyone else does think. So, Group A, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Uruguay. It's not, you know, there's not really one standout team, I would say, apart from sort of maybe Uruguay and Russia being the hosts. So we're going to start off with Russia winning, you know, being at home. I'm going to say 2-0 to start with against Saudi Arabia. And then you've got the big game of Egypt and Uruguay. Obviously, Salah had an unbelievable season. But I'm going to say sort of 3-1 Uruguay. I think having Cavani, Suarez up top is just going to be a little bit too much for the Egyptians. Then you've got Russia and Egypt. And this is a big game. And I'm in two minds about this one. You know, Russia, even though Russia are at home, technically, obviously have the home advantage, a lot of fans behind them, not always impressed with the way they play. I'm going to say this one ends up being a draw. Uruguay face Saudi Arabia, they win maybe 3-0, comfortable for them. And then Uruguay play Russia, and I think it's going to be 2-0 there. And then I think Egypt will... I think they'll have just enough to put them through. So if we say 2-0, let's have a look what that does. Yeah, Egypt just about. I don't know how. They've scored more. I think it'll be that close for second, to be honest. But I think Egypt will have just enough, and that will put Uruguay first and Egypt second. Moving into Group B, Portugal, Spain, Morocco, Iran. Obviously, Portugal and Spain will be the favourites. We're going to go for Spain here, starting off well, beating Portugal 2-1. Morocco, Iran, I'm going to say, we'll say that's a 1-1 draw. Then Portugal face Morocco. Ronaldo bangs in a couple of goals, 2-0. Iran and Spain. I'm going to say Spain, pretty comfortable. Wrong way around there. 3-0. 3-0 to the Spaniards. And then Iran and Portugal, I say 3-1 Portugal. And then Spain beat Morocco by 2-0. So Spain top, Portugal second, and then Morocco and Iran just not really able to keep pace. Group C, we have France, Australia, Peru, Denmark. This is another one of those groups where France will be a strong favourite. I think they'll win the first game 2-0. Peru, Denmark. I mean, this is a big one here. I wouldn't rule out Peru because, you know, the forward's back. The top goal scorer they have back from his drug ban. But I think Denmark will have just enough with the likes of Eriksen in there. France and then Peru. Let's go for 2-1 there. 2-1 will always be my sort of go-to score. I don't know. There's just something about it. I like the sound of it. Denmark and Australia. Let's say some goals in that one. Let's say 2-2. And then Denmark will play France. I think this will be a close game, but it'll just be a 1-0 win to the France. And then Australia and Peru. I'm going to say Peru win this by 2-1. Yeah, so there we go. I think it will be France first and then Denmark through in second. Group D. We have Argentina, Iceland, Croatia, and Nigeria. Obviously, Argentina will be a big favourite. And they'll start off strong there. We'll say a 3-1 win against Iceland. Then Croatia, Nigeria is a tough game for both. But I think Croatia just enough quality there to win it with the likes of Modric, Rakitic, Mandzukic, etc. And then you've got Argentina facing them. But the Argentines win that 2-1. Nigeria face Ireland. Ireland aren't in it. Iceland. And... I'll say 2-1 Nigeria. And then Nigeria and Argentina. We'll go for 2-0 Argentina. And then Iceland, Croatia. I think I'll say 2-1 Croatia. I'm sorry, Iceland. You don't get any points this year in the World Cup. I know, I feel bad. But that's what I'm going for. Argentina top, Croatia in second. Moving to Group D. Brazil, Switzerland, Costa Rica, Serbia. Let's go for Brazil. Starting off well. with a 3-1 win there. Costa Rica losing by 2-0 to Serbia. Brazil just smashing them in, say 4-0 against Costa Rica. Then Serbia, Switzerland, another big game, but Switzerland having just enough with Shaqiri showing a little quality. And then Serbia losing out, I'm going to say 3-0. Brazil, just 10 goals in the group stage for Brazil. I'm going for it. Neymar, different level. And then Switzerland, Costa Rica. Switzerland winning that by 3 goals to 1. And that's going to put Brazil top, Switzerland second. Group F, we've got the Germans, Sweden, South Korea, Mexico. So I'm going to say Germany, definitely one of the favourites, because they are the defending champions. I'm going to say 2-0 against Mexico to start things off. Sweden face South Korea. I mean, this is Sweden are just one of those teams. They're not the most exciting to watch, but I'm going to say 1-0. They scraped through there. Then Germany win by 3 goals to 1. Then South Korea lose 3-1 to Mexico. And then they get pummeled by Germany by 4 goals to 0. And then Mexico edge out Sweden by 2 goals to 1. So that's going to put Germany top, Mexico in second. South Korea having a tough time of it. Then we have Group G, Belgium, Panama, Tunisia and England. I think this will be a close group. I'm going to say Belgium comfortably winning 3-0 to start things off. Tunisia, England. England scraped through with a 2-1 win. Then Belgium win by 2-0 here against Tunisia. England bang in 3 against Panama. I mean, knowing England, they'll concede. But I'm going to say 3-0. And then this is the big one right here. England, Belgium. Ooh, I'm going to say this is a draw, which ultimately would put Belgium top on goal difference. So it's going to be that close. And then Panama will lose sort of 2-0. You know what? Let's give Panama a goal. They're going to score 1 goal, not 10 goals. They'll score 1 goal and Tunisia will win that. So there we go. That's how close it's going to be. But Belgium will edge out England at the death. Alright, Group H. Poland, Senegal, Colombia, Japan. This is a close group as well. I'm going to say Poland win the first game. Colombia 3-1 against Japan. Then Poland and Colombia. That's a big one, but we'll say 1-0 to Colombia. And then Japan lose 2-1 to Senegal. I'm not really doing many 0-0s. I'm not going for 0-0s because it's the World Cup. And then Japan 1, Poland 3. Some goals in that one. And then I'm going to say Colombia and Senegal drew 2-2. Colombia top, Poland in second. Alright, into the fun of it, the knockout stage. So we have Uruguay, Portugal. That's a tough one, but I think we're going to have to say Portugal winning by 2 goals to 1, advancing through. We've got France, Croatia. I think France will have enough there, 3-1. Brazil against Mexico. I think Brazil will still just be too much for Mexico. Not 0-9. That's 2-0, my friend. Belgium against Poland. We're going to say Belgium 3-1 winners. Lukaku coming into some form there with Kevin De Bruyne. Spain against Egypt. I think Spain will just have too much there. 3-1. And Argentina against Denmark. Too much for the Argentines there. For Denmark, 2-0. Messi scoring. Germany, Switzerland. Germany just going full ham. 3-1. Actually, make that 3-0. And Colombia, England will be a close game, but England will edge out Colombia by 2 goals to 1. So, quarterfinals, some big games here. Portugal against France. I am going to say 3-2 to the French. Just maybe even extra time there. Maybe extra time. Brazil against Belgium. I think Brazil will have just enough to beat Belgium. Going to go 2-1. Spain, Argentina. That is a massive game, to be honest, isn't it? Ooh, that is a tantalising game. And I am going to say... I'm going to say Spain lose. I know. But I'm going to say Argentina get through to the semis. Germany, England. I'm sorry, England. I just don't think they're going to have enough there. I think that's going to be a 2-0 win to Germany. And then we move into the semi-finals with some big games. France against Brazil. I'm going to say Brazil are going to have enough here with a 2-1 win to put them into the final. And then another big game, Argentina-Germany. I think there's going to be goals in this. Extra time, possibly. Argentina banging 2, but Germany grab 3. So we have the final of Brazil against Germany. That's the 2 I'm going for. And third place match of France against Argentina. I think Argentina will have just enough there to win 2-0 and finish third in the tournament. And then Brazil against Germany. I am going to have to go. A bit of redemption could be on the cards, but I don't think so. We're going to go for a 3-1 win for Germany to win the World Cup. That is my prediction. There we go. Germany win it, Brazil second, Argentina third, and France in fourth. Could be completely wrong, but I'm going for Germany. There's just something about them, the experience they have. Werner up top, young player. I think he could score a lot of goals. And Germany are just a powerful team, and I think it'll be tough for people to beat them. But you never know, I could be completely wrong. Spain could end up winning it. I mean, Belgium could have a fantastic run. Who knows? It's all opinions. Even England, maybe. I mean, chances are very slim, but you never know. Anyway, leave your predictions in the comments. The top 4. Who do you think will win it? We'll be back with probably some PES World Cup gameplay soon. But until next time, hope you guys do enjoy the World Cup. Getting ready, it should be exciting. Till next time, subscribe for more and take care.